Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to another episode of Beader. If you don't know me already, if this is your first time hanging out with me, my name is Caitlin. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And to all of my returning viewers, I'm very grateful for you. Thank you for sticking around and coming back to hang out with me and craft some more. Today, we are finishing part 3 of our Grinch Christmas jewelry set, and this is actually the one that I am the most excited about. And what we're doing today is making a Grinch necklace with the little charms made out of crystals, and the little charms are supposed to look like the Grinch and Cindy Lou Who. And just such a cute concept, such a fun design. I'm so excited to do this craft with you all today. But before we do our fun craft, I need to tell you about my sponsor, Fire Mountain Gems and Beads. They're the one who supply me with all of my crafting materials, and they can be your supplier too. So please check out the description box below for a link to their website. They have amazing holiday stuff. I mean, drops and charms and everything that you could ever want to make some really, really amazing gifts, or just stuff for yourself, because making fun jewelry for yourself is also wonderful. Please be sure to like and subscribe. That way you get to hang out with me all the time. But now let's jump into the fun part and get to making this necklace together. Step 1. All right, today we are going to be making a super simple, elegant necklace that has a lot of character, and we need some stuff for that. So you are going to need some findings, including some chain. I chose this really delicate silver chain because I felt like it was going to lend itself to the project really well and let our drops be the star of the show. You're also going to need head pins. I have 2 different sizes here. I've got a thicker size that's going to go up through the main part, and then a thinner, smaller size to make the little dangles for the Grinch's hat and Cindy Lou Who's bows. And then, of course, some jump rings and a clasp. The tools that you're going to need are round nose pliers, another set of pliers, doesn't really matter which, and then some clippers. And then to the fun bits here. So you can kind of see how they're going to be all laid out. So you're going to need a pink margarita bead, and then a pink drop bead here, then a kind of yellow circular crystal passion bead. And then we have 2 bicone, really small red ones. I will have all of these sizes linked in the description box below. Then for Mr. Grinch, we're going to need some green bicone beads here, a red drop bead, a green circle bead, this little crystal bead cap connection here, a larger red bicone bead, and then a smaller clear bicone bead as well. Step 2. The first thing we're going to do is grab one of our bigger, thicker head pins here, and we are going to start with the Grinch here. So we are going to grab one of our smaller green crystal passion beads, push that all the way to the bottom, and you're going to do 2 of those. So we're going to grab this one here as well. And then we are going to grab our red drop here for the body. So those are like the little legs of Mr. Grinch, and then there's the body. Then we're going to grab the head here, which is a round Crystal Passions bead. Then we're going to get our bead capper here, connecting here. That's the bottom of his hat. Then we're going to slide on this bicone Crystal Passion bead, and that is his hat. And then this piece is going to dangle separately. So that's it for Mr. Grinch. So we are going to do what we always do to complete drops here. Going to go right above the top bead here and make an angle between 90 and 45, just kind of bumping it out a little bit. We're going to clip off a good chunk here, and then we are going to grab our round nose pliers, come to this end here, and spin it back around to make our loop. Since this head pin is thicker, it shouldn't have bent on you too much, but if it did, just go ahead and straighten it back out there. So we have the body of Mr. Grinch. Now let's work on Cindy Lou Who. You're going to grab another head pin here, and we're going to start with the margarita bead. That's the bottom of her dress. And then this drop bead here. It's going to sit like that. Now we have to put her head on. And that is actually it for her. So she's going to be quite a bit smaller, which she's supposed to be, than the Grinch. So we're going to do the same thing to finish off here. We are going to bump out the wire make sure to be careful with the crystal. It can break if you put too much pressure on it against the metal, so just be gentle. And then you're going to take your clippers and we're going to clip off the excess here. Then we're going to grab our round nose pliers, come back to the top here and spin it back around. And then once I spin it back around, I always, give it an extra little tuck, make sure it's all secure, and I will, bump it back out if I need to give it that nice like lollipop shape in there. So just give it a little love when you're done. And then we have Cindy Lou. Okay, now we need to make the little accompanying drops here for both of them. So you're going to grab your smaller head pin, and we're going to start with the Grinch's Santa hat here. This is the little ball on the end of the hat is what it's supposed to look like. So we're just making singular drops here. So go ahead and grab your round nose pliers and do the same as before, where you bump it out, clip off, and spin back around and then straighten. Once you have that there, you're going to do it 2 more times here for Cindy Lou Who's little bows. So this is pretty small and delicate work. So, take your time with it. If you mess it up, just start over, try again. But it's going to be the exact same process for all 3 of these here. So you know what you're doing by this point, so I'm going to cut away and let you get those all sorted, and then you can meet me back here when you're ready. Step 3. Now that we have our little drops made, we need to attach them to our big drops. So you're going to take your big drop and you are going to open up the top of it. And then we are going to take our little drops, and sometimes when they're this small, it's nice to just grab them with the pliers, makes it a little bit easier. And you're going to slide them on, both of them here. Now it's really important that as you close this, you get a nice secure connection. That way these little drops can't fall off. So make sure that it is tight as possible. There's no gap there. And how cute is she? Looks like Cindy Lou. Okay, now we need to do that again for Mr. Grinch here. So we're going to take this here and open it up. And let's grab our drop here, slide it on and close, making sure that there is no gap for it to wiggle its way out of and escape. And now he has a complete hat too. Oh, what a cute little set. Step 4. All right, now that we have our adorable little charms here, we are going to measure and cut our chain. I'm going to cut about 14 inches off of this chain here roughly. It can be shorter or longer depending on your preference, but that's where I think I would like it to hang today. And so once we have our chain, we are going to put everything together. So the first thing we're going to do is grab one of our smaller jump rings here and open it up, and we're going to attach our clasp to our chain with it like so, and close. This is a small chain, so be sure to double check your connection on your jump ring as you're closing to make sure that nothing can wiggle its way out. Then we're going to grab the other small jump ring here and go ahead and open that as well. And we're going to put that on the other end of our chain to be the clasp connecting point. All right, last but not least, we are going to add our fun little drops here. So you can do this on 2 jump rings separately or on the same jump ring together. I think I want them to hang a little bit separately. So I'm going to take one jump ring here and open it up. I'm going to add Mr. Grinch on here. And then I'm just going to slide the chain through like that and give it a close. And then I'm going to repeat that for Cindy Lou Who. So I'm going to grab this other jump ring here and open it up. We're going to add her on, and when you add her onto the jump ring, make sure that both of her little bows are on different sides. That'll just make it hang better. It's going to move around though, so don't worry about it too much. And then add her to the chain as well and close. And then we are all done. Look at them. And there you have it, the most simple of our jewelry set done today, but honestly, my favorite, the most fun, I think. These little charms just turned out so cute. I had seen something similar online before with the Grinch charm, but I kind of came up with the Cindy Lou Who version on my own, and I wasn't sure if her little red bows were gonna turn out, but I think that it looks so cute. Please comment below if you agree and you enjoy, or if you made any modifications to this design. I would love to see the things that you create. So please, drop comments down below, tag me, whatever. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope that you guys had so much fun getting to make this with me today, and that you enjoyed the last couple of weeks of getting to see, we had our unboxing and then getting to make our earrings and our bracelet and the necklace, and I think that they all came together really wonderfully, and I hope that you had a great time. As always, there will be more crafts in the coming weeks, so please like and subscribe so that you can join me for those. And be sure to check out my sponsor, Fire Mountain Gems and Beads. They're the ones who make all of this crafting fun possible. They are my place for Christmas crafts and, for certain people in my life, Christmas presents. And they can definitely be your supplier too. So check them out. I hope that your holiday is just wonderful and filled with warmth and joy and good people and good food. Happy holidays, and I will see you in the next one.